Hello and welcome to helpyourmath.com. In this video on metric conversions, we're going to look at converting from grams into kilograms. And before I go any further, I just want to point out that this video is intended for nursing majors, although anyone's welcome to watch, but I will be focusing on nursing information as we go through this video. Why do we need to know conversions? Medical doses need to be consistent, and nurses giving medications must be able to quickly convert between different units. You need to be able to convert without the aid of a calculator. You have to be able to do this on your feet and potentially in front of patients. And you don't want to be like, wait, hold on. Let me get my calculator out so I can do this. You're going to lose the confidence of your patient if you have to do that. So you want to know how to do these conversions quickly and accurately. In this video, we will focus on converting from grams into kilograms. And just a little tidbit, when writing a decimal value, it is recommended to always use a leading zero to emphasize that the value is a decimal, because if somebody's looking at it, they might not see it and make a huge mistake. Because if I just say 0.76 and somebody looks at that, they might see 76. They might not see that decimal point. So putting that zero in front, that's called the leading zero. Putting that zero in front really emphasizes that this value is a decimal. That way when somebody looks at it, they know that it's a decimal because of that leading zero. Okay, so how do we convert from grams into kilograms? 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. So when giving a dosage in grams, when we start in grams, we divide that value by 1,000 to correctly convert to kilograms. So the important pieces of information here, 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams, and of course that works out because kilo is a prefix that means 1,000. So 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. To convert from grams to kilograms, we take the amount and divide it by 1,000. So just kind of restating what I said up here, take the amount and divide it by 1,000. Dividing by 1,000 is equivalent to moving the decimal point 3 places to the left. So if the number is 17 grams and we want to convert it to kilograms, we would divide by 1,000. You divide by 1,000, this is going to convert it into kilograms. Dividing by 1,000 really means we're just moving the decimal point 3 places to the left. So the decimal point would be behind the number, and then we add 1, move it to 3. So when we do this, we would say 0 point, and then we fill in a 0 in this gap, 0.017 kilograms. So 17 grams is equivalent to 0.017 kilograms when we divide by 1,000. And remember, just something to keep in mind is that the amount of kilograms always is smaller looking than the amount of grams because it's a bigger unit of measure. So for it to be representing the same value, it would have, the number of kilograms would be smaller, right? 0.017 is smaller than 17. So just kind of something to keep in mind. Okay, let's get to the converting. We want to convert 2.78 grams into kilograms. What do? How do we go from grams to kilograms? We divide by 1,000. Divide by 1,000. So we take this 2.78, dividing by 1,000 is going to move the decimal point 1, 2, 3 places to the left. In these gaps, we're going to add zeros, and we're going to include that leading zero. So we have 0.00278 kilograms. Kilograms, we use lowercase k, lowercase g. Using the correct letter type, like you can't use capital, this is very, very important, especially with not kilo necessarily, but there are others where there's like a lowercase d and an uppercase d, and those mean 2 different things. So it's really important that we're consistent with labeling. Okay, how about our second example? Convert 35 grams into kilograms. So we're going to start with 35, and then how do we go from grams into kilograms? We divide by 1,000. The decimal point, this is a whole number, so it's at the end, and then we move the decimal point 3 places to convert to kilograms. 1, 2, 3, add the decimal point, add the leading zero, add the 0 to fill in that 10th place. So that means that 35 grams is equivalent to 0.035 or 35 thousandths kilograms. In our next example, we have 8 grams and we want to convert it to kilograms. I encourage you pause the video right now and see if you can do these 2 examples without my help. Okay, how'd you do? Well, 8 grams, so we would start at the end of the 8 and move it over 1, 2, 3 places to the left, giving us a 0 here, here, and here. So we would say that 8 grams is equivalent to 0.008 or 8 thousandths kilograms. And my K looks like an uppercase K because I'm not very good at drawing Ks. There we go. And our last example, we have 0.67 grams into kilograms, so 0.67. We already have a decimal point, so start at the decimal point, move it 3 units to the left. 1, 2, 3. We're dividing by 1,000 here. Fill in our zeros, and we end up with 67 hundredths grams is the same as 0.00067 kilograms. Now, none of these examples really had it where we had a really big number of grams to convert to kilograms. But if we did, just one thing to keep in mind if you're using the system, the homework system to get extra practice problems, the homework system does not accept commas. So for example, if we wanted to convert, let's say, 1,300,000 grams into kilograms, we would divide by 1,000, 1, 2, 3, and so we would end up with 1,300 kilograms. We would not put the comma in for the homework system. You would just write 1300. If you put the comma in, it will mark it wrong. It kind of is a little bit glitchy, so just don't use the commas. In general, if you're writing on paper, absolutely put the comma in there. These have been examples of converting from grams into kilograms by dividing by 1,000. Thank you for stopping by.